Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a tutorial on a tool that I use to help me design and plan my soaps. I know I am a very visual person, so I actually have to physically see things to be able to comprehend them properly. And so sometimes I'll have a design for a soap or I'll have ideas of what colors I want to use, but I'm not sure if they'll actually look good together. So this is actually what I do. I actually draw out the soap in my paint program on my computer. That way I can envision it and physically see if it's actually going to look good or not. So I just wanted to give you guys this little tidbit and show you step by step what I do. I'm going to use my soap that I used for the soap challenge this month for January as an example. It was for the country Nicaragua, and my inspiration was what it's known for. It's known for the country of lakes and volcanoes. So the main part of my soap, I had wanted it to be blue. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose a blue color. And then I'm going to go and choose shapes. I'm going to go to the rectangle and just draw a big rectangle to represent the bar of soap. And the outline is going to be blue because that's what I chose. Now I want to fill the whole bar, so I'm going to go to the fill bucket and click so it fills the bar blue. Then what I was going to do is I had wanted it to be a blue and white swirl because I was going to do it in the pot swirl because I wanted it to resemble, the water. So next I'm going to do the makeshift swirl in the center. So I would choose white and make sure it's always on color number 1. And then instead of a normal brush, I actually change it because in the pot swirl is actually it's not definite, it's kind of wispy. So I actually don't use the brush, I use the crayon. And then I'm going to go ahead and change this. Actually, I'll leave the size big. And then I just swirl. I just swirl, swirl, swirl to make it kind of look like an in the pot swirl. Get some of the edges here. And you see how it's wispy looking? That's because I used the crayon. So next was my lava element because I was going to have a water element and I was going to have a volcano element. So I wanted to use clear melt and pour, or clear and white melt and pour, because I wanted it to not be totally clear, and make it orange, so that would be the lava. And I wanted it to be in the center of the soap. I was going to do pour from up high and pour into the center of the soap. So I'm going to go ahead and choose orange, and just for fun, I think I chose the oil brush last time. And then I'm going to do a swirl in the center. That way it looks like kind of what I want, right? So this is what it's going to be. And then on the top, I had envisioned making an embed that resembled a volcano. So when I had originally done this, I had originally thought that it was going to be black. So when I did this, I chose the rectangle. This was black. I'm going to show you guys what had happened. And it chose the rectangle, or the triangle, excuse me. And then I did a triangle. Let me move it over to the center. And when I filled it, that didn't look right to me. The black was too harsh and I didn't like it at all. So what I ended up doing is and this is why this is a perfect tool, because this is what I was gonna do. And if I did it, I would have been upset at how my soap would have turned out, because I don't like this at all. I don't like the black. And doing this helped me envision it better to where I can be like, okay, I don't want the black. It's too harsh. Let's go with brown. That's more of a maroon, isn't it? Let's go with brown. So I liked that better. It went better with the orange, and I was happier with that. So that's one way that it could help you guys out too in the future. So I also, because volcanoes to me, they don't come to a point. They're kind of cut off because that's where the hole of the volcano is. Go ahead and erase the top of it some. There. So that's the volcano. Then I had wanted to do waves. I wanted to pipe some soap on the side to make it look like waves. So I went ahead and I went back to the blue, changed the color to blue. And then I changed my drawing implement, and I don't remember which one I used. I think I still used the oil brush. And I just wisp, 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 and wisp, wisp, wisp here. Let me cover that up. And then I was going to pipe it with white and blue together, so it'd be a mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and change the color to white and do some there and do some there. And then I was going to drizzle the top with the orange lava. So I'm going to go back, change my color to orange, and I'm going to change my implement back to the brush, and that's a good size. And then just, no, let's go thicker. And just drizzle it down. Oops. So you guys get the idea. So this is how I had envisioned my soap. This is what I wanted it to look like. And let me show you my original file here. This is the original one that I did. So you see it almost looks the same, but this helped me so much envision what my soap was going to look like, and it helped me make a major change of changing the volcano from black to brown, which looks so much better. And so I want to show you now, because I have done that soap, I want to show you now how my soap actually looks like. You see that? Can you see this? You see how it helped me pretty accurately envision how my soap was actually going to look like. So I'm very, very pleased with, ooh, I just broke off a piece of the soap. So I just wanted to show you guys that, because I'm very pleased with my soap. It makes me good to know, makes me feel good to know that I didn't waste time on my design. I wasn't going to be unhappy with the design, because I actually physically saw how it was going to look like before I even made it. So hopefully this will help you guys out in the future. And even when you're not doing like something intricate like putting a volcano in a soap, but like if you have colors that you want to see go together, you can do this and it'll help you guys envision the soap really well. So hope this helps out, guys. See ya.